So I wanted to tap in on this because this like really kind of like got me interested. Okay, so I wonder if, and people are always talking about cancel culture and how cancel culture did this or cancel culture is this or is that or how it started here or there. Cancel culture started probably in the early 90s, you know what I mean? Because we had raunchy smut films in the 70s and 80s and they got shut down. And the one fine example of that is Cheech and Chong, right? So Cheech and Chong is my main focus right here, okay? And a little bit of Paul Rubin, Pee Wee Herman, you know what I mean? Because what if the whole cancel culture thing never happened to Cheech and Chong? Like, what if that never happened to them, you know what I mean? What would they really be like? Because, like, I've tried to interact with them on TikTok because they, like, got huge TikTok accounts. And, like, some of the stuff they got is, like, related to the risque they used to be in the whole smut film era, but it's nothing compared to the jokes that they used to tell. And so that's got me wondering, you know, if they never had the whole cancel culture thing happen to them, what would they be like? Because, you know, you gotta think, you know, now they got publicists who answer all these messages and who, you know, filter through what they are going to respond to and what's appropriate for them to respond to, you know. And I definitely ain't that. I can guarantee you that. Like, I'm not the type of person that you're going to have any type of publicist respond to, you know what I mean? I've been let go because of some of the things I say in certain places, you know what I mean? Like, certain people have stopped fucking with me because I'm so out front with everything that I say. But if that never happened to Cheech and Chong, if they never got shut down for all the raunchy ass shit that they were doing in the 70s and 80s, right? If they never got shut down for all of the records and all of the movies that they did, right? What would they be like today? Like, what would real Cheech and Chong comedy be like today? You know what I mean? Because it's nothing like it used to be. And also, if you look, they will never do a movie like they did in the 80s. You know what I mean? That's why, and it's the same thing, you know, with the whole Friday thing, you know. Rolando was telling me one day, you know, he's like, that will never happen. And I started doing my research and I realized, you know, the reason why that will never happen is because of the belief changes of the people who used to do those type of things. And Cheech and Chong have had some belief changes. And so if they never had the whole criticism, so if you look at Cheech Marin's career and his filmography, he tried to get away from all that, you know what I mean? And the fans wouldn't allow it. The fans would not allow Cheech Marin to get away from Cheech and Chong, so he had to still collaborate, but he wanted to collaborate in a way that was clean, you know what I mean? And, you know, Chris Tucker, we've talked about it, you know what I mean? Tiny Zeus Lister, we've talked about Tiny Lister, you know what I mean? We've talked about people who actually straightened their life out and didn't want to portray that no more, you know? And you got to wonder what those people would be like if they had never had to deal with cancel culture, you know? It's just weird to me, you know, because like I said, you know, I've tried to reach out to Cheech and Chong, and I've met Tommy Chong here in Grand Junction at one point, you know, back before the whole Chong Bong scandal, back before they reunited. You know, it was a real up close and personal experience, you know, and I know Chong still has that grimy in him, you know, but to mess with Cheech Marin, I think he's had to tone it down. And if he didn't have to do that, what would he really be like today? Because the Cheech and Chong of the 80s and the 70s is nothing compared to the Cheech and Chong that we deal with today. I was thinking about this because of his appearance in Golden Palace, and then there was the other appearances in the movies that were just a little bit cleaner, you know, and he did the Disney movie, what was it, Oliver and Company, you know, and just all the things that he did to keep it clean. And what would he be like if that had never happened to him and if he had stayed the route that he was on, you know? Because, dude, if they were to get cancel culture nowadays, dude, it'd be over. Look at all the people that we've taken off the market so far, you know, and it's crazy. It's crazy. But I just thought I'd touch base on that, you know what I'm saying? I always think it's a crazy ass shit, but all love bless, Luda Bang in the motherfucking building.